Good night, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for tuning in, Professor Jordan. This is my week 4 individual course project presentation for our course. Please forgive me for being so tardy. I've had it rough. Tonight, we are going to be breaking down one of the most dominant forces in modern business, Walmart. Why Walmart? I chose this company because it is one of the largest and most influential retail powerhouses in the world. Their ability to seamlessly combine technology, massive scale logistics, and an unwavering customer focus, makes them the ultimate case study in strategic business leadership. Company history. Let's get into it. I like this one. I put a lot of research into this, a lot of hours. And I really enjoy what I come up with because it is something that I foresee for myself in the near future, and it's what I'm working on. Currently, been working on since forever. All right, let's dive in. To understand where this giant is going, we have to look at where they started. Walmart was founded in 1962 by Sam Walton with a simple but revolutionary mission: provide low prices to everyday customers. By 1967, they expanded to 24 stores across Arkansas, providing the model work. See, all right, let's keep on. The momentum was undeniable, and by 1970, the company went public on the New York Stock Exchange, which poured gasoline on their expansion efforts. In 1991, a year after I was born, they broke borders, entering global markets, starting with Mexico, which I thought was pretty cool because as a professional boxer, I fought in Mexico 2 times. Fast forward now to the 2000s, and Walmart is no longer just a physical brick and mortar entity. They are in a state of continuous evolution through e commerce, advanced automation, and complete digital transformation. But power of this magnitude requires strict accountability. Like the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. Walmart's code of ethics is built on absolute integrity, compliance, and zero tolerance for corruption, while prioritizing respect for its massive global workforce. On the social responsibility front, they are leading aggressive sustainability initiatives, pouring resources into local community support, and mandating ethical sources from their suppliers. Furthermore, as they heavily integrate artificial intelligence into their operations, they are holding themselves accountable to responsible AI practices. They are focusing aggressively on data privacy, reducing algorithmic bias, and maintaining transparency so the technology serves the consumer ethically. I believe this. In some cases, I mean, there's bad apples in every tree, right? So, in some cases, some Walmarts are not as good as others, but I believe this overall. The R&D, the United States, obviously, you cannot reach their level of dominance by staying stagnant. Here in the United States, Walmart's research and development is relentless and forward thinking. First, warehouse automation. They are deploying advanced robotics to sort and move inventory at speeds and efficiencies that humans simply cannot match. All right, that's pretty much. Uh, and I won't say my opinion so much because this is a project, but I can go very deep into this. Second, AI inventory systems are now predicting consumer demand before it happens, ensuring shelves are stocked precisely when needed, unless COVID happens. Oh my goodness. Anyways, third, self checkout technology is consistently being refined. I believe that. Utilizing computer vision to streamline the customer experience while minimizing inventory loss. And it's funny how I read this, and I read this, and I'm reading a lot of this off of my notes that I've taken, and it's me criticizing me. It's kind of interesting. Let's continue. Globally, their R&D adapts to the specific environment and culture. In China, they are heavily investing in localized e-commerce platforms to meet hyper-digital consumer habits head-on. In India, they are pioneering mobile payment integrations, recognizing that the market operates primarily through smartphones rather than traditional banking. Although they do not take the tap through Google Pay and Cash App. So if you use a debit through Google Pay or some sort of application in that area, you have to upload your debit card to the Walmart app for it to synchronize over with the Google Pay. It's an interesting thing though. I learned that head on. They are using advanced data analytics for global supply chains optimization, ensuring that a product manufactured in one hemisphere seamlessly and efficiently reaches a shelf in another. That's pretty consistent. Now, let's look at the direct financial results of that global innovation and infrastructure. I like this. This is one of my favorite things. Looking at their 2026 financial summary, Walmart is operating on a level few companies ever reach. We are talking about a staggering $713 billion in revenue, with a net worth touching the $1 trillion mark and a currency share price holding strong at 118.88. They sit comfortably at the number 18 spot in the Forbes Global 2000 list. So these are not just profits. This is this is absolute proof of a management structure that knows exactly how to scale and execute on a global battlefield. Like it's bananas, right? You can't even comprehend those numbers. Like imagine seeing those numbers in your face and it's like, oh yeah, that's my company. Wow. Uh, to conclude, here's my references. This analysis is backed by their 2024 annual report, excuse me, the 2024 corporate responsibility report, peer-reviewed insights from the Journal of Business Research, and live financial and historical tracking via Forbes and Wikipedia. Thank you all for your wonderful time, and I'm so blessed to have you as a professor, sir, because as hard as all of this has been, it's I'm doing great, and you have been so patient. I'm very blessed. And God bless you all. Have a good night. Shalom.